That's it. Be careful. You break the blade if you, yeah, go through. Okay. All right? Okay? Now the next piece, you don't want to start working on a joint, so we'll go ahead and just saw this joint off.
Yeah, this goes against everything I learned when I'm back there.
Okay. So, now we got a little problem here because we got a sprangle. So, this is going to be useless right here, but all this over here will be good. So we got another 45 inches or less. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's good. That's just perfect. Cut it off right before the sprangles.
No. You're not afraid of Abby, is that it?
The short little things, just keep it moving. Don't press hard, just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. As close to halfway as you can get. Just set it on there real easy. Halfway, just exactly here. Just exactly halfway. Close as you can get. And just tap it. Okay? Okay. And don't push hard now, just twist your wrist. Twist your wrist. Don't push down to it. Now keep that hand one joint below. Twist. Now twist. Just pop. Pop. Okay? Now when you get down here, on the first time through, you're having to bust through, hold the handle, and just tap the push down on your side. Push down over. Oh. Okay. There, now twist your hand. Okay. Now if you can see, that's pretty even. Right? If I were to guess, I'd say this is a big one. So roll your hand over toward the big one. Keep that hand way away. Okay. Don't ever push down. Just okay. Now we have to get down. Now we have to tap again. So slide it down as close as you can, and just leave that hand up. There you go. Okay. And you're good to go to the next joint. Okay. Right there. And the next time through won't be nearly so hard because you're busting through both sides of the cane. The next time you're just busting through one half. So let's take a half and try it. Pretty close. And remember, don't push down. Twist. Yeah. Now this side's getting a little bigger, so roll your hand over. Roll the top of the knife over.
To the right?
Mm-hmm. That way. Push it over, yeah. Okay. Good. 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 And now each of those will split again. So put it halfway through, halfway in. Close, a little more. Just eyeball it close as you can. And just twist back and forth. And watch that hand down below. Okay, as long as it's going good, let it go. There you go. Now this one, let me show you. See, it's starting to run out over here. This is getting thinner. Can you tell? Mm-hmm. And so you want to really roll it back that way. See how it came back? Came back a little bit. And now everybody needs to get to where they got one of those. So those who've got big pieces of cane, thumb toward you. Okay? And now the blade, of course the whole thing's in tension now, and you just want to kind of chew into it until a little piece pops up about as big as you want. It's easier said than done.
Yes, it is.
But you want to chew into it, and you want to get about that much out of the cane.
Yeah,
I had to put my other thumb down with my second thumb so I could really get some leverage on it. Now, if that doesn't work, you can sometimes go right up to the top end and you can pick up, if it's hard for you to bend it like that,
yeah.
If it's hard for you to bend it, you can go to the top end and just pick up some. Ooh.
That was a bad one.
Yeah. Turn it around and let's start again. Make it thinner. If it's too thin, you pull this one and make it thicker. And when you get to the joint, when you get to the joint, you put your knife right at the joint, put your finger on the, you don't try to power through the joint. You put your finger on the knife, and you lift the blade like that, and it goes through the joint. Now this one is now too wide and too thick, so I need to make it smaller. Whoop, I didn't. Now I am. So this is scrap. Now the very first thing you want to do with a potential split, the very first thing you want to do is trim off those really sharp edges. So you start, with the last joint here, I'll start and I'll trim off the edge like this. So there's, trim off one edge. This one's way too thick. My Indian teachers would not be proud of me. And then you trim the other edge off, start with a joint. And get it, about a 1/4 inch wide or whatever in that range. And the more uniform the basket, the better. Still, this down here is way too wide and way too thick. I should really try to split it again. But let me show you. This will give me more chance to demonstrate the planing technique. Now with basketry, you hold the knife like that on your knee. You don't pull it or slice it, you just hold it still. And because it's on a leather pad, it's going to be fine. And you pull like this, and you make what my children used to call gerbil bidding. And what you do, you want to get all the yellow off. And that joint, the joints are the devil. They're the problem. The run is you want to get all the yellow off and get it nice and flexible, but still a little flexible. When it starts to turn really bright green, that's what you want. And so I'll come up to the next joint, I'll come through. See, it's still a little yellow right there, can you see? That's a little thick, and you can tell. See, it bends one place and doesn't bend the other, so you want to make sure you get it where the... And the thicker you make the thing coming off there, the more of this you got to do, which is a pain. I'll try another one and then show you. When you get to the joint, sometimes if you lay the knife blade almost flat, just kind of chisel off the joint. Now, this one's pretty good up here, so it can make... When you get too thin, it cracks the little glass sideways. You can see the glass, and it means it's gotten too thin. But you're looking for what they call it in exobiology, the Goldilocks. Well, that's a little thick down here, but it'll work. Okay? That's one. You got to have, that's one. I know what I'm doing.